Words aren't the medicine right now, Dad. I'm working my stuff out. You quit together a long time ago. You quit her. You quit me. You were mean, cold, making her feel like crap every day. You ain't here. You there. I'm here. We miles apart. You know, most of these dudes, they want their old man to life so bad. They feel like it's the missing link to the equation, like it's the last ingredient to understanding their manhood. But what's having you in the flesh? Flesh ain't shit. It ain't no different than sperm. It's clinical. Do the biology. It don't do the soul. Neighborhoods of lower income black citizens are being policed more heavily than any other place in America. A large portion of Americans are being put on the intentional path to failure. Schools in inner cities are not given the resources to help the emotional effect that personal social issues are having on these students. A pipeline directly from schools to prisons is the result of black people being imprisoned 5.1 times out of white people. Omari, a high school student who is now in jail, is confronting his father and is destined for the same inevitability. In Pipeline by Dominique Morceau. For what? Deserve to know? Why is that? Because you pay for my education? Am I wasting your money? Do you want me to pay you back? Here, I'll write you a check. You can cash it when hell freezes over. Or what? I want to know, what if I say no? What are you going to do? I mean, I can tell you, but it's not going to change anything. I was sitting in class, listening to the lesson. Was going to be a silent observer, was talking about native son. I had woke up that morning thinking about you. How I hadn't seen you or called you in weeks, but that check came on time. Sitting there, listening to the class, talk about native son. About the character, Bigger Thomas, who he was and what led him to his act of rage. Teacher kept saying, unleashed. I kept thinking, animal. And we sitting there discussing Bigger Thomas, circumstances, where he comes from, this and that, single mother. That got brought up. And I'm sitting there listening to this on a day where I woke up with you on my mind. Tried to call you. And the teacher starts saying, Mr. Joseph, what made Bigger Thomas do that to that girl? What made the animal in him explode? And he's looking at me, but also through me. And he starts saying, Mr. Joseph, your perspective is mandatory here. Tell the class your perspective or take a 0 for the day. Like I'm the spokesperson. Like I'm Bigger Thomas. Like I'm predisposed to knowing what it's like to be an animal. And I say, I don't want to answer. Because all I'm thinking about is you. How I haven't seen you in weeks. How I keep getting these checks on time. Like it's automated. Like the bank sends it to me. And I wanted to know. Do you even mail it? Like, is it even personal? Or is it just some robotic routine responsibility? And I'm thinking, who does that? What kind of nigga just sends checks and calls that fatherhood? And we sitting there discussing bigger Thomas this and single mother that and social limitations and animals exploding. And I say, do not call on me. I do not have the answer. And he keeps pushing me, and I stand up to walk out because I feel the room getting smaller and I'm becoming bigger Thomas. But teacher get in my way. Grabs me like you try to grab me when you try to play daddy all of a sudden when it's convenient for you, and I pushed him. Threw his ass off the edge of the smartboard. Threw him like he was the monkey hanging off my back, like he was you. And I'm wishing it was you. I'm wishing I could pound his face to the ground, rip up that check, and say, "Boy!" But it wasn't you I pushed. It was my teacher. And I wished it was you. I wished it was you so bad, I almost peed myself. Right there in front of the entire class. And I don't know if that's hate or love or something else, but I know why Bigger Thomas did what he did. And I hate that I know. But it's you I hate most.